My name is Danielle Clement Ekberame. I'm 16 years old. I started this ICANN journey 3 years ago after finishing my secondary school early. My parents encouraged me to start writing the ICANN examinations through 8 years instead of just waiting around till I got to the right age for university. So I started. I wasn't an accounting student in secondary school, so the exams, especially at the first level, they proved very difficult than it probably was for other people at the same level. But obviously I had to put in extra efforts, and with the grace of God, I was able to pass that first level. Ever since then, it has been success ever since. Last year, I failed one of my final papers, unfortunately, which I had to rewrite earlier this year in May. And to the glory of God, I passed that examination, and now I can say that I am a qualified accountant of the Institute at 16 years old.
Have you ever imagined working so hard for years, burning the midnight oil, sacrificing weekends, passing WAEC or NECO with excellent grade, scoring high in JAMB, meeting the cutoff mark for your dream course, only to hear one sentence that breaks your heart? You cannot be admitted because you are underage. At that moment, it feels unfair. You begin to ask yourself, if I pass all the examinations, why should I wait? Parents ask the same question. My child has proven academic excellence. Why should 1 year stop everything? For many families, this is one of the most emotional moments in the admission journey. Some young people become discouraged. Others begin to compare themselves with friends who have already entered the university. Some even begin to search for shortcuts, looking for anyone who promises to arrange admission. But before you make a decision that could affect your future, stay with me until the end of this video, because what you are about to hear may completely change the way you see the waiting period. You may discover that what feels like a delay today could become the very foundation of your greatest success tomorrow. The delay is not always a denial. One of the greatest lessons life gives us is this: not every delay is setback. Sometimes delay is preparation. Think about a farmer. No matter how fertile the soil is, planting before the right season rarely produces the best harvest. The same principle applies to life. Just because you are academically ready does not always mean every administrative or developmental requirement has been fulfilled. This is why the first thing every student and parent must understand is their admission policy. Know the policy. Don't build your future on rumors. Every admission season, rumors spread across social media. Someone says there is a connection. Another says pay this amount and your admission is guaranteed. Someone else claims don't worry about your age, we can arrange it. Please be careful. The official policy remains that the minimum admission age into Nigerian tertiary institutions is 16 years, with only very limited exception for exceptionally gifted candidates who satisfy stringent requirements across multiple stages of assessment. That exception is exactly what it is, an exception. It is not the normal pathway. This means parents and students should avoid anyone promising to bypass the approved process. Shortcuts may appear attractive today, but they can create serious problems tomorrow during registration, matriculation, graduation, or even professional licensing. Your future is too important to gamble with. Don't see the waiting period or waiting year as punishment. Now let me ask you something. What if someone gave you 1 extra year, not to waste, but to become stronger, wiser, more skilled, more confident, more prepared than your classmates? Would that truly be a punishment? Educational research consistently shows that the transition from secondary school to university is much more than an academic move. University demands independence, time management, critical thinking, self-discipline, decision-making, emotional maturity, personal responsibility. Many students struggle during their first year, not because they are not intelligent, but because they were not fully prepared for this new stage of life. That extra year can become the bridge that transforms a brilliant secondary school student into a confident university scholar. Never try to beat the system. One mistake parents or some families make is trying to outsmart the system. They consider changing date of birth, submitting false information, using unofficial admission channels, or paying people who claim to have special connections. Please don't. Your integrity is worth more than any admission. Today, candidate information is increasingly verified through official systems, and inconsistencies can create long-term complications. Remember this: a genuine admission delayed is better than a fraudulent admission that creates problem throughout the learning journey. Protect your future. Tell yourself, I will protect my future. What the rest of the world calls a gap year. Interestingly, what many Nigerians see as losing 1 year or 2 years is viewed differently in many parts of the world. Countries such as United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand have long recognized the value of a structured gap year. Thousands of students intentionally spend time between secondary school and university developing new skills, gaining work experience, volunteering, traveling, and discovering their career interests. Research suggests that students who use this period purposefully return to formal education with greater confidence, stronger motivation, clearer career goals, and improved maturity. The difference is simple. A year can either pass or it can prepare you. Don't stop learning because WAEC is over. One of the biggest mistakes underage students make is believing education has paused because secondary school has ended. Nothing could be further from the truth. If you want to study chemistry, begin reading general chemistry. If your dream is medicine, start exploring human biology and introductory anatomy. Future engineers should strengthen mathematics and physics. Future lawyers should begin reading introductory legal studies and improve their writing skills. Future economists should understand how economics work. Future computer scientists should begin coding. University should never be the place where you first meet basic of your discipline. Give yourself a head start. Develop skills before university begins. We are living in a digital world. Almost every profession now depends on technology. This waiting period is the perfect opportunity to become digitally competent. Learn Microsoft Word, master Excel, create professional PowerPoint presentations, understand Google Workspace, learn online research techniques, explore artificial intelligence tools responsibly, become comfortable with online collaboration platforms. Science students can begin learning Python, scientific computing, and data analysis. Arts and social science students can develop skills in graphic design, video editing, digital storytelling, content creation, and social media management. These are not optional extras anymore. They are career accelerators. Read beyond examination questions. Many students stop reading after WAEC or NECO because they think examinations are over. Don't make that mistake. Read biographies of great leaders, study history, explore science books, read about entrepreneurship, understand communication, follow development in technology, learn about economics, study leadership, and expand your worldview. The wider you read, the deeper you think, the more confident you become. Learn a skill that can generate income. That's another way. What if your waiting year also becomes the year you discover a talent that pays your school fees? Yes, pays your school fees. Learn graphics design, photography, video editing, digital marketing, web development, mobile app development, fashion design, baking, hairdressing, electrical installation, computer appreciation, social media management. These practical skills can provide income throughout your year in the university and even after graduation. Never underestimate the value of a skill. Volunteer and build real-life experience. Success is not built only inside classrooms. Volunteer with NGOs, support community development projects, serve in educational programs, participate in environmental campaigns, contribute to religious organizations where appropriate, observe healthcare settings. Volunteering teaches teamwork, communication, leadership, responsibility, humility, and empathy, qualities employer and society deeply value. Learn to communicate with confidence. No matter your future profession, the ability to communicate will shape your opportunities. Learn to write clearly, speak confidently, present ideas professionally, debate respectfully, listen attentively, build your vocabulary, practice public speaking. Knowledge becomes more powerful when you can communicate it effectively. Learn financial discipline early. Parents also have an important responsibility. Teach your children how to budget, how to spend wisely, how banking works, how to avoid unnecessary debt, how to distinguish needs from wants. Financial discipline learned before university often becomes financial stability later in life. Compete beyond classroom. Challenge yourself. You need to challenge yourself. Participate in science competitions, essay contests, innovation challenges, mathematics challenges or mathematics competition, coding programs, robotic competition, debate championships. Every competition develop confidence. Every challenge stretches your ability. Every experience builds your future. If you also can participate in sport, why not? Character is more important than intelligence alone. Many brilliant students have failed because of poor character. At the same time, many average students have become exceptional because they develop discipline, integrity, resilience, humility, honesty, patience, and self-control. Character determines how far your knowledge will take you. University will test both your intelligence and your value. Prepare both. I want to advise our parents, your child needs encouragement more than comparison. Please don't make statements like, your mates have entered university, you are wasting 1 year, you are wasting these years. Look at your friends. Instead, ask, what new skill have you learned this month? What book have you read? How can I help you prepare for university? Celebrate growth, not your just admission. The goal is not merely to enter university. The goal is to enter prepared. Stay relevant while you wait. Because the waiting years should never become a year of isolation. Teach WAEC or JAMB classes if need be. Mentor younger students. Start an educational YouTube channel, possibly write educational articles. Build a digital portfolio. Join coding clubs. Volunteer in community projects. Learn public speaking. Assist with research. Develop your talents. By the time university begins, you may already possess experiences that distinguish you from many of your classmates. Your greatest advantage may be this extra year. Now imagine two students first enters university immediately but spend the entire first year struggling with time management, computer skills, communication, and independent learning. The second spend 1 year preparing, intentionally reading university books, mastering digital skills, volunteering, developing leadership, improving communication, building discipline, and discovering purpose. When both events is more likely to excel. Sometimes the student who waited enters university not behind but ahead. Your delay can become your strength. If you are underaged today, I know this season may feel disappointing, but don't allow disappointment to steal your preparation. Respect the official policy, reject shortcuts, develop your mind, build valuable skills, strengthen your character, grow your confidence, discover your purpose. Remember this, admission opens the university gate. Preparation determines what you accomplish after you enter. Don't spend your waiting year counting the days. Spend it becoming the kind of student who will not only gain admission but also try, lead, innovate, and make a lasting impact. Because 1 year invested wisely can change the direction of an entire lifetime. A delayed admission is not a delayed destiny. It is an opportunity to prepare for excellence. Follow for more guidance on admission and learning and some other opportunities. I remain your host, Omotola Fayomi. Have a wonderful day. Bye.